Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down.
Okay, ready? Go! 70 Timberwolves.
Pass play coming here. Harrison secures this left side. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
First and 10, looking to throw. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good enough for an Arizona first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Finds him on the crossing route. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On the red zone, on first. Flushed out of the pocket. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals trim the lead to 1. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready.
Design bootleg here. It's a complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Get it.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. Go get him. Let's go.
Third and short, it's Milrow. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 11.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at first down here.
Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Completes it again to Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still second down coming up.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Milrow from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. Sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
Third down from the gun. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Allen sent in motion right. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Into the hands of Harrison. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 22 out of that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Bronco, let's go.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
2nd and 10, back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive played it, jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to find his back, Trey Benson there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Milroe with it on first. Connects on the crosser. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hold the ready.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Buffalo, 60 Eagles.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
From the gun, Milroe. That's him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Walker now from the gun. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I can hear it now, Kate, before it even comes out of my mouth when I say anybody but a receiver or corner is the best athlete on the field. But I'm starting to really feel like these DNs in today's NFL game are the best athletes. And when you watch one chase down a play like that for negative yards, I'll make my case and I'll stand on my opinion.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
60 Bison.
Dumped off to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready.
They give up the gun to Walker. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
So 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Seahawks with the lead here at Lumen. Comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Viking 18, 70, Warrior 70, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Got it. Ready?
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
70 Lions.
Milroe to throw on fourth. It's on target to Williams. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Cowboy 80.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Ready?
It's a design run for Milroe. And also right there, just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing now. Milroe. Brought in. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Walker. And he's going to be stopped. Third goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Lutz is good. And they will push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Throw left side. Grab by Allen. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Throw here, 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick, have that confidence built. That's important.
Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Ready.
To the air, Milroe. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half.
Ready.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Final throw before the break. That one's caught along the left sideline. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Ready.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Cougar 19. Go.
First down throw here from Milroe. And there's another one to Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
As a quarterback, when you have an out-route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. Throwing the out route complete. Solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. When the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Panther 60. Check. Ready.
Now an inside give to Walker. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. A type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
70 Timberwolf.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Jamison Williams. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Ready. 18. Pioneer. 70 Timberwolf. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll begin this drive with Benson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Here we go, here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Back to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. Force a 4th down.
So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Tag. Viking, 18.
Off the play fake, Milrow. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside. He's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready. Chop it up.
To the ground with Walker. And he drives that throw backward on a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Milrow from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Milrow looking to throw. Hits his running back. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Start. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. $60 Bison, $60 Bison.
Now here he goes on the boot. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball? Don't put it in harm's way.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
To throw, here's Milroe. Here's a screen out for Walker. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
72. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, right?
3rd and long for him here. Here's him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. With some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Looking to throw here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes the play. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Back to 60.
Milroe with it on 1st. Hits him on the out route. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Seahawks, 1st down.
Shot alert, shot alert.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
76.
Running is Walker. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's go.
This is Walker on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
79 Bronco. Ready. Viking 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the gun, Milroe. He's got it. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, Carter, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it's his fortitude in the street.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks put up even more points in a win. Oh, you know I'm going to celebrate this one, Brock. Fellow fullback activists unite. Not a ton still kicking around the league, but one of them finds the end zone on the plunge.
And if you're a team without one in a short yardage spot, you got fullback envy as well, because sometimes a guy like this barreling ahead is the difference between getting 6 points or not.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
This one taken in by Kraft. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here we go. Check.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
46-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
He's going to throw it again. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20.
Throwing it again here. At the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the Cardinals telling their offense to stay out there. We got a 2-point attempt coming here. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Down by 3 scores. Their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. Looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the carry, it's Walker. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready. Let's go.
Running with Walker again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks looking like they'll start this season with a win. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Get it.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the
Hawk
27-yard
70.
line.
Hawk 70.
They go with Walker here. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
He was brought down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ready? 65, 6. Ready, ready.
The give here on second. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
65, 6. Ready.
Throw here, third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. No return here. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose.
The Cardinals take over first and 10. The Cardinals take over first and 10.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10. Come out.
Ready.
Well, come out throwing. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Bronk, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Seahawks get a hold of the kick. That should just about do it for this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Here we go. Set.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. So several thousand 12th men and women